Hello, thank you for taking the time to review this brief overview about our company. You may have been sent this link by myself or by one of my team who I'm working really closely with. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Lorna Young. Just to briefly explain about my background, my career started in travel, where I also find myself today part-time. When I was made redundant in 2007, I decided to take the plunge and set up my own business, which I loved. I owned and set up a lovely milkshake and baguette bar. However, after I fell pregnant, I realised my commitment to my business was too much alongside a baby, so I sold my business just before my son was born. After my maternity leave, I was eager to get back into work but wanted something I knew and something flexible to work around my family. I chose to go back into travel part-time for some of those reasons. I also love the industry and love travelling. I was working very happily, and if the niggling thought of how I would afford childcare if and when number 2 came along, I just pushed it away, until number 2 was imminent. I had held a launch for my best friend Abby, who is now my mentor, to help start her business when she started Forever. That was where I was introduced to Forever Living and the products, and I absolutely loved them. I started using them and naturally started recommending them to other people. This is when I realised that the business could work for me. Plus, I would get to work alongside my best friend. Win-win. The idea of a little extra income a month was also appealing. After starting and running my own business, I have missed the challenges that brings, so I looked at Forever to fill that gap too. I had made the decision that I had nothing to lose by trying it, and as I loved the products anyway, I was on a win-win situation, and I'm so pleased I did do it, as now I run my own business again, but with all the flexibility that I choose. I'm just going to take you through the information we're looking at, because we want people who are looking to catch the vision, who get excited about the possibilities for them. I am so proud to represent this company, and we're looking for other people that want to work with that same pride. So I'm not sure what brought you to this presentation. Maybe it's that you're looking for time. In fact, the biggest thing that I've got from the business is time. It could be that you don't want to earn any more money, but instead of working 50, 60 or 70-hour weeks and the commute, you'd like to reduce your hours and have the same amount of money coming in for less. It could be that you want to travel. Maybe you haven't got the time to travel, or that you haven't got the money to. It could be that you just want to top up income, or an extra £500 a month to contribute towards the mortgage or a car or a bill. It's been a lifesaver for me in that way, even from month number 2. It could be that you're looking for a new career or a new challenge to be successful. Or maybe you want an income that will act as the security for a pension in later years. Whatever it is for you, your reason, it's about seeing whether this company can provide it. So we really are just looking for people to catch that vision, and I really hope that you do too. Let me show you the history. This guy on the right side is Rex Morn, the founder of our company. He had a vision to help people like us, normal people, step off the treadmill, out of the rat race, and put a plan B into place. And he's achieved this all over the world. We're in over 150 countries, trading successfully, and that means that each one of those governments has vetted us as a viable contributing to their economy. We are cash rich, debt-free, and this is underpinned with $1.5 billion of assets in the form of beautiful head offices and lodges. We're a family-run company, and it's why this company is so special, because it's built on family values. We are not working to the whim of shareholders. The shareholders are not pulling all of the strings because we don't have any, and the family are in charge. We are cash rich and debt-free. What that means to you is if it's not here today and it's not gone tomorrow. If you put your effort in for the next 2 to 3 years, this company will still be here to pay you. And we have a worldwide turnover of 2.6 billion, and it's growing. We are backed by the highest possible award for investors in people. And what that means for you is that we have an induction program in place. You will also receive one-to-one mentorship as well as expert world-class company trainings. We are backed by the Direct Selling Association, which means we have to adhere to the rules and regulations and their ethics, and that will reassure you that we are not a cowboy company. This is our head office, Longbridge Manor in Warwickshire. We are turning over 135 million in the UK, and we've been here since 1993. Basically, a success story. Last year we grew by 50%, and the UK is currently the global leader, so it's a really exciting time to join us in the UK team. This is a chart to demonstrate our growth. As you can see, we've never ever had a dip. You are totally in the right place with the right company and definitely at the right time. So these are the three main reasons why we are growing through the boom and the bust. The first reason is our outstanding brand leading product range. The second reason is because of the marketplace we are in. The third reason is the business model that we use, and I'm going to go through all of those three right now with you. Our company is the #1 grower and producer of aloe vera. We are the first company to work out how to get the thick gel from the inside of the plant leaf and put that gel into a bottle and give it a shelf life. And we haven't shared the process on. We own the patency on this, so no one can copy us. We don't use the outer leaf like many other products. We discard and reuse it for compost. We only use the thick gel where all the goodness is. We also have all the seals of approval. The halal and the kosher ratings mean the products can be used by any race, creed or colour, which is amazing in today's multicultural society. And we don't test on animals at all. Our products can be used on animals to help them, but never tested on them. A reassuring guarantee is our 60-day money-back guarantee. Someone can try our aloe-based products, and if they don't like them or it doesn't help them, they can bring it back empty and get all of their money back with no questions asked. I don't think this would ever happen on the high street. So one of the reasons our aloe is the best is because of the process we use to stabilise it. We don't use herbicides or pesticides. It's preserved through a cooling process, not a heat treatment that kills all the goodness. To start with, I was a little bit anxious as I'm not a scientist or a doctor, and I was a little bit worried about my knowledge about the subject. However, I then discovered there is a fantastic advisory board in place in the UK. Dr. Peter Atherton studied at Oxford University and is an expert author about the benefits of aloe. He's probably the leading person in Europe now on the subject. Dawn Parker is a nutritional skincare and weight management specialist. David is a vet who's also written books on aloe and animals, as all of our products can be used to help animals. So we're being trained by these professionals means that we have more scientific questions answered, and there's always somewhere where we can go. The second main reason why we are growing is because on the list you can see on the left-hand side, these are the marketplaces that we are in, and all of these marketplaces are growing. The biggest growth in our company has been around the sports performance and fitness range and the weight management products. The product you can see on the right hand side is our #1 product. It's a litre bottle of aloe vera gel to drink. We are the only company that can call our drink a gel, and that's because of its high concentration of certified aloe. My very sceptical husband wasn't sure about letting this near his indigestion-fueled lips. However, now he can't live without it. I was so excited and proud of the benefits friends and family started to report with this drink when I started. They all take a little bit each morning on an empty stomach, and they say it's given them more energy. So anyone who is tired, stressed, a bit low in the mood, maybe not sleeping very well, it's just a fantastic daily tonic. It's a complementary health. It's not a drug. It's nutrition. It doesn't cure, but it will help symptoms. And people have reported that it's helped them change things connected to skin challenges, gastric disorders, and inflammation around the joints. It's a complementary health sense. Having products in each of these areas means it's very easy to talk to anyone about the products and also the business. We aren't limited to one particular area. The third reason why we're growing is because of the business model that we have chosen. The founder of our company 36 years ago worked out that the shop route was going to be in a big decline. Setting up using the shop route would eliminate a lot of people, as many people wouldn't be prepared to take the risk of high investment, having to buy stock, pay staff, work long hours with no support, etc. This is very, very, very expensive route for getting a product out there, And how many shops have we seen disappearing on the high street in recent years? I can talk from personal experience on that one. So the method that he chose was a concept called team marketing. Team marketing is just simply cutting out the supply chain of the shop route. So we all work from home, low risk, no overheads, and we work part-time with no stock, and we do not employ staff. It's very, very simple, and we do that with a backup and the training of the company. So it's a little bit like a franchise, but without the franchise fee. This method of marketing is now the way the business of the 21st century is going. Lots and lots of entrepreneurs are moving using this method. People like Richard Branson, Alan Sugar and Jamie Oliver have all worked out that this is a great way to get a product out to people, reducing overheads. So these are the benefits. Have a look at the list. I don't know which one is standing out for you. For me, number one benefit is that you get hand-holding, one-to-one mentorship. The number one thing is that you get us. We will catch you if you fall, celebrate your success with you, and we also plug you into the company's support training structure, which is world class. The other great benefit is affiliation. You're in a business for yourself, but you never really feel by yourself, and our recognitions are amazing. People are usually only recognised in the workplace when you've done something wrong. Here you get recognised for every step of your success, and it makes you feel great. The biggest thing you get is a confidence boost. So if you're feeling low in confidence, put your trust in the people that recommended you to do this company and let us work with you to build that confidence. It's definitely a business built around trust. People buy into people and their personal recommendation. This is our job description. There are 3 levels of getting involved. Some people just come to work with us for the product, and that's absolutely fine. A lot of people are nervous about this if they've never been in business. I never wanted to sell, but what I found is that it never ever feels like selling, because when you get the feedback from people that you've helped, it makes you feel fantastic. You realise that you're just recommending a product because you believe in it, like having recommended a good book or a good film or a good restaurant. It's just like that. People come back for the product, not because they want to support the business, but because this has really helped their health. So if you like helping people, this is a fantastic part of the business, and you can do this on a 4 to 5 hours a week basis. You could earn up to an extra £400 to £500 a month. You can even earn £1,000 a month. It just depends how many people you want to reach out to and help with the products we supply. The second level of getting involved, which is where I am at the moment, is a team leadership or team building role, all based around coaching and developing people. You can only work with around 5 people at one time if you want to work part-time, as most people give 10 to 15 hours a week at this level. You can expect to earn anywhere between £500 up to a couple of £1,000 a month. The next level is business development role, all based around coaching and developing team leaders. Here you can expect to earn about £2,500 to £10,000 a month and beyond. It just depends how many people you're prepared to mentor to the team leader position. So here it is in monetary terms. Let me just draw your attention to what the biggest attraction to our business is, and that's time leverage. So at the bottom on the right, where it says, for example, it says, you are here and you've offered to work with us for 10 hours a week of your time. We are going to show you how to develop a small team, so you can see it duplicating to about 30 people. Now let's say those 2 people you've introduced to the business have 10 hours a week to work with you. So now you've got an extra 20 hours a week already going on in your business, but you're still only working your 10. So as you can see, if that process duplicates to 30 people in your team, you now get 300 hours a week going on in your business. You could not physically work 300 hours a week, but the company is going to pay you for those hours because you've set the whole thing up. The business attraction here is time leverage. It means you can take 3 months out of your business and it would still continue to grow because it's not all dependent on you. And that's a big attraction to our business. In my traditional job, I only get paid for the hours that I work, and not even those sometimes, and my income is capped at a level, and I could only take 4 weeks holiday a year, let alone being able to take 3 months out. This is one of the reasons it's appealing to me. So here is an example. If you have 3 good team leaders, it's an average of £3,000 a month. If you develop 5 good team leaders, it's an average of £19,000 a month. If it's all sounding a little bit too good to be true, the only catch is, to earn this kind of income, we have to take a leap of faith. We have to be open and we have to do the learning. We have got everything up our sleeves to roll out and to work with. So all you need to do is work hard. There really is no such thing as a free lunch. There are a lot of incentives with Forever. There is a profit sharing scheme called the Chairman's Bonus. It's a one-off payment paid out to you every year like a 13-month paycheck. And what would you do with one? Have a look at those checks. How would you change things for you? The great news is you could come in and after 1 year you could be getting one of these checks. Even if the person who introduced you doesn't get one. That's how fair this is. These incentives are not about who's been in the business the longest. It's about who does the work that year, which is amazing and so very fair. And then there is the car plan program. This is just an extra money every month paid into your bank account for 3 years. And we affectionately call it the car plan because most of us in the business have used it to buy a car. After 12 months in the business, one of my upline mentors, Jules, was able to drive an Audi Q7 out of the dealership. So I know that it can happen to real people, not those high-flying ones who you read about all the time. And the great thing about it is it's just extra money. You can do with it whatever you wish. You might not need a new car. You could spend it on whatever you like, holidays, a horse, handbags, or clubs for the children. Then there is travel. 2 5-star global holidays every year paid for by the company, with a conference thrown in and spending money for you too. They even pay for you to take someone else with you. People have travelled all over the world with this company and can take their children all over the world with them to different destinations including Singapore, Cancun, Mexico, Hawaii, Lake Tahoe in California, Qatar in the Middle East and Denver, Colorado. If you love travelling like me and you want to show your children the world, this is a fantastic business to be in. You can always extend the trips and make these holidays out of them. It's amazing to have the experiences given to us, paid for by the company just for doing well at your job that you want to do anyway. And the great news is you're not by yourself. We have lots of online and physical marketing and training tools available to you. Even if you're feeling a little bit low in confidence, the ongoing training and support offered in the early stages and ongoing throughout your career and forever is what will build your confidence. One of the biggest things so many people get from this business is confidence. So if you're feeling a little bit nervous but excited, you have to put your trust in us and we will build that confidence. You've seen how possible it is to earn some quite outstanding incomes through Forever. However, this is a business that requires focus and effort and a willingness to learn new skills and requires you to be coachable. We work closely as a team, so we'd suggest you immerse yourself in our team pages, be a team player, and you will get not only the support, but also the support from the wider team. The great thing is you choose the hours of when you want to work, and this is how I've been able to work the business alongside my growing family without having to spend a fortune on childcare, and most importantly, not missing out on those important early years. So we are now coming to the end of the presentation. I'm not sure if you're feeling like I did when I first discussed this business. I'll be honest, I was a little unsure as I felt it was all a little bit unknown until I realised I had nothing to lose. And now I have been working with this company for a little while. I've seen the potential of what I can achieve and I'm excited by it every day. If you're as excited by me by it, and yes, you've seen something in it for you, that's absolutely brilliant. Just get back to me or the person who sent you this link. You may be a no at this stage, and that's absolutely fine too. However, you might want to try some of our amazing products, or you might know somebody who wants to earn £3,000 to £500 to £5,000 a month, or with us who can benefit our health products. So please stay in touch that way. Or you might be a maybe at this time and have got some questions, or you might like some more information, and that's great because we have more information and we can take you through everything. The person that sent you this link will get back to you, and the next step is to hear the second stage. A lot of people say to me that they haven't got time to do the business. However, we can show you how to make time. In fact, I didn't realise this, but 90% of new business owners do this alongside their full-time jobs and don't have time in which they don't have to do it. We can sit down with you and show you how to create more hours in your week. Maybe you're worried that you can't do it, and that's fine too. This is a brand new and it's a little bit scary, but be reassured this is just a new career that you can start around your existing career, and we'll be there to train you how to be successful. So just to remind you, my name is Lorna Young, and I'll give you my contact number. I'm on 07786 318 405, or find me on Facebook under Lorna Felicity Young. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions, whether you've seen this link or sent one by myself or one of my team. I just look forward to working with you in the future and showing you how to get the success that you'd like in your life. Thank you very much for your time, and bye-bye for now.